welcome, 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 welcome to WrestleCram. This is your boy, the host, with the most, but humble. I do mean humble. The Nostradamus, aka Derek, and I'm here on a Friday to give you the go-home show of AEW Rampage. First and foremost, thank you so much for being a part of the show. If you're watching it today, you're watching it tomorrow, you're watching it next week, I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my lines. I truly do thank you for watching the show. If you haven't, thank you. The first time watching it, thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. And I truly mean this. I am humbled every single time I do this. I really am. I'm humbled every single time. It just continues to do that. If you want to do anything else for me, if you want to do anything else for your boy, go ahead and hit the like button, the sub button if you haven't subbed, and the notification bell. I do seven core shows each and every week, you guys. Next week, of course, you will get an extra show or extra 2 shows, depending on if it's on Sunday or if it's on Saturday. Of course, you will get the prediction show on Thursday of which is Thanksgiving. You'll get that on Thanksgiving. You'll also get the My 2 Cent on Thanksgiving. I have that pre-recorded, taken care of for you. Y'all will have that. What else? Sunday. Of course, you will have the Dirt Sheet Roundup, and Saturday. Did I forget about Saturday? Saturday is Full Gear, AEW Full Gear. I, of course, will have the AEW review soon as it's done. I will have it taken care of for you guys. So let's talk about it. I am not happy with AEW. I'm not happy with this Rampage. I'm not understanding. See, here's the thing. I can't shit on WWE for not bringing Raw and SmackDown together because they're 2 different brands. They're 2 different brands with 2 separate rosters. You have one roster and it's not 2 brands. So here's the thing. Whatever is shown on there should be carried on to Rampage. Especially if this is your last show to Full Gear. Once again, I'm a fan of AEW. I love AEW. I enjoy AEW. I enjoy the roster of AEW. I think Jade Cargill is probably one of the best female wrestlers on the card. She is the one that demands the attention. Hands down. MJF, best promo in wrestling today. Jon Moxley. When I tell you that the Tribal Chief is right here, Jon Moxley is literally right here. A beautiful tag team division. Revolutionary tag team division. But I'm not talking about the wrestlers. I'm talking about the actual product that you give us. This is your last show, and we get this. The main event was not bad. It wasn't bad. But it left a sour taste in my mouth because you have a go-home show which had really nothing to do with Full Gear. Nothing. You had nothing to do with Full Gear at all. Let's start. First and foremost, we got Ricky Starks versus Lance Archer. Really decent match. This is going to determine who Brian Cage is going to face Of course, um, absolute, no, not absolute, all ego Ethan Page. Now, here's the thing. I did I did my prediction show, and the person I thought that whoever Lance Archer or Ricky Starks was going to win, they were going to face all ego Ethan Page. Apparently, I was wrong. Apparently, it's going to be Ricky Starks, who did win this match, and Brian Cage. Whoever wins that match will face all ego Ethan Page for the number one contendership at Winter is Coming. I didn't know that. Like, I truly didn't know that. So, I don't know if they just bought that up. They are usually good when it comes to tournaments. This tournament was just thrown together, and it wasn't. They didn't announce the tournament correctly. They usually do tournaments great. They usually do tournaments really good. The Owen Hart tournament was their, to me, their best tournament that they had so far. Love that tournament. It was a beautiful tournament. But they started in the back, literally in the area where they probably do the loading and unloading of trucks. They did that. They went into the crowd and did about 5 to 10 minutes in the crowd. Eventually getting into the ring. Ricky is good. I love Ricky Starks. But Lance Archer, to me, is so. I love me some Lance Archer. Hands down, Lance Archer is really, really good. And Lance Archer literally destroyed him a lot of this match. If it wasn't for Ricky, with the aerial moves and probably in the back or in the audience where he had weapons, it would have been Lance Archer. But Ricky did do a beautiful spear and reverted it into a pin. It was really cool. I really liked it. It was really, really cool. So that happened. Ricky did pick up the win. Out comes Brian Cage and Prince Nana. And they are just out there to show that we used to be cool, but we're not cool anymore. They all used to be in Team Taz together. So after the match, Lance Archer grabs Ricky Starks again, turns the steel stairs, and does a choke slam on Ricky Starks again. Looks like a freaking Darby Allin crying out loud. After that, we get a video package of the main event between Ricky. MJF and John Moxley. Got that again. After that, we got a promo with Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho, where Chris Jericho saying that it looks like it's going to be a breakdown with the Blackpool Fighting Club when Claudio Castagnoli and Bryan Danielson get into the ring. But with me and Sammy, we are evenly yoked. We are there. And the belt will stay in the Blackpool in the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society on the shoulders of Chris Jericho. Sammy Guevara looked at him and said, "We will see." After that, we get Lee Moriarty versus Hook for the FTW title. We have never seen Hook go this long in a one-on-one match, and I tell you, he was not good. He was not good to me. Lee Moriarty did a phenomenal job putting over Hook. Lee Moriarty pretty much won this match if it wasn't for the Red Rum and choking out Lee Moriarty. But Lee, I love the Tiger style. I enjoy every time Lee Moriarty is on my screen. He's a great wrestler. I can't wait to see what they do with him or if they put him back on a Ring of Honor after we get a Ring of Honor show. Hopefully, we get a Ring of Honor. You do that. Hopefully, we get a Ring of Honor, show pretty soon. After that, we get a Silver and Rouge promo where Rouge is saying, "Well, congratulations, you messed up everything." Where Rouge was supposed to win the tournament and give 10 his opportunity at being the number one contender. Silver calls him a Rouge bag again. Jose, the assistant, is saying, "Dude, all you talk about is just jokes and fun. You are truly, truly clowns." It sounds like a promo that I looked at on SmackDown today. But anyway, he said everything's a joke. I mean, come on, dude. It's not about that. It's about wrestling. Rouge is a wrestler. So apparently that what was going to happen was Jose, the assistant, and Rouge were going to face 10 and Silver, but that didn't happen because 10 was truly upset and disgusted by the situation, and he was like, "You know what? It can be Rouge and Silver again. I've already beaten you. I don't mind beating you again." After that, we get Athena versus Madison Rayne. Very quick match. Beautiful stunner by Athena, and inverted backstabber for her to pin and win the match. Athena starts attacking Madison Rayne again, but out comes Mercedes Martinez, who I haven't seen in a very long time. So she does run Athena off. Apparently, we're going to get that match at the next Ring of Honor show, hopefully. But apparently, Mercedes Martinez were injured. I didn't know she was that old. I didn't know. I'm not disrespecting her. I didn't know that she was in her 40s. Didn't know that. She doesn't look like she's in her 40s. She looks phenomenal. But we will see what happens with that storyline. After that, we get a promo with the Factory and the Best Friends, and of course, this is how bad I will say this or whatnot. Apparently they injured Danhausen with a power driver. So they want a 5-on-5 match. The Best Friends will have Roppongi Vice, and also Danhausen versus the 5 of the Factory. That will be at 0 hour or the prelims before the main event. I mean the main card. So we got that. After that, we get, of course, another beautiful video package with the House of Black. I can't wait to see what they do with House of Black. Finally, hand them the trios titles. They need gold. They need gold somehow, somewhere, or give Malachi Black that belt from Wardlow. Something needs to happen. Give them gold. He's actually a world champion. I mean, he needs that. I would love for him to be the next world champion, but I truly digress about that. After that, we get, of course, Konosuke Kankeshka versus Jun Nakarena. I so destroyed Japanese names. Versus Eddie Kingston and Ortiz. It was a great match. Ortiz really wanted to face June for a very long time. He finally got his wish. Now, the story in this match was when June was in, Ortiz was in. So when Eddie was in, Kakeshka was in. So it was just crazy until we finally got the two. Finally, Eddie would give him some chops in the chest. June will give him some forearms. I'm guessing June's special is an exploder. So they did eliminate Eddie from the entire match for June to put the exploder on Ortiz, and he gets the win. I thought it was a really good match. I enjoyed the match. But once again, I will say this, and then I will bid y'all adieu until tomorrow. This is your go home show. I understand that you had another hour after this to promote everything, but you had a live show or a tape show that's supposed to be live. Why were there not why wasn't MJF there? Why wasn't Mox there? Why wasn't this is Jade Cargill's show? Why wasn't she there? Why wasn't Nyla Rose there? You have right now I think it's 10 or 11 main card people, and nobody was there. Christian Cage was not there. Nobody was there. Like, I'm so lost on what, like, this is my thing. This is my question to Tony Khan. Like, no disrespect to Tony Khan, no disrespect to the management, no disrespect to anything there. But what is Rampage? Like, what is Rampage supposed to be? I that's my question. I honestly want to know what is it that Rampage is supposed to be, and maybe I can dig what you're saying, or I can watch it the way that you're explaining it to be. That's just me, because sometimes we get really great matches, and it moves some stories. Like, I'll give you an example. The Swerve in Our Glory thing where Sneaky Swerve attacked Billy Gunn. It moved the story. But we get from there to this, where you actually have one of your prime pay-per-views, and it did nothing. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you can tell me what Rampage is supposed to be, then I can dig it. Or I can watch it the way that you're telling me that what Rampage is supposed to be. That's all I'm saying. Once again, I am a AEW fan. Hands down, AEW fan. But Rampage is just something that just doesn't make sense to me. But I digress. Like, share, subscribe. Send it to people you like, send it to people you don't like. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all tomorrow on my review of Full Gear. Until next time, the best is truly yet to come. Love, peace, and of course, wrestling.